Okay, quick Tuesday morning radar update. So 4 on the floor today. We're big gap up in the UK, catching up with yesterday's action on other markets. Good push up in the afternoon session yesterday, wasn't it? So we are overwhelmingly on volume today. Let's just go through these markets, and I'll just say it again. The trend model never lies, I've just whacked a 10-month average on here for you. I'm just going to have a really simple run through. If you got caught out by, the same old popular accounts who are out there collecting follows, whatever, just wanting to be popular, and, you listen to these guys who told you the top was in again, I'll just show you how to do this for your own time frame so you can ignore all that nonsense. It's very simple. Pick your time frame. Well, I'm going to say probably if you're in UK small caps, you're going to be, looking at riding these things for months to years. So let's just say, I've been in Ergo Med over a year and a half. Yes, but you're a trader. Yeah, I get that you're a trader all the time. I ride the trend until the trend ends. So, the goal is to get big winners. To get big winners, you have to sit there on your hands, and just let the trend, play out. The thing with the market and calling tops and calling bottoms is, as soon as you are a top caller, or you're going to be fighting your own positions. So you're not going to get a big winning trade if you go to cash every time Edward Treetop on social media tells you that the top's in because he's got 4,000 followers or whatever it is. You're not going to get that big winner, are you? You're never going to get there. So, here's a very simple hack for those people who are new to this game and have got caught out by that. What do you plan to ride? I'm going to answer it from my own point of view. I want to ride stocks from months to years. I want to get some big outliers. I'm after, I'll just bring up Ergo. You can go and look at, this is what we're riding, this kind of stuff. I'll take the log scale off so you can see the reward to risk on this thing. And there's a few rode this one up, and then I rode this one up, and obviously a lot of us are riding it on my side. Wherever it goes, nobody knows. I don't need to know, but all I need to know is that the time frame's up. And if we were looking at that moving average over 200 days, is it rising? Is it falling? Simple. It's rising. Where is price in relationship to that? Now, I'm not going down the move. I'm not going down that this has magical support resistance properties. I'm just saying, is it rising and is price close to it? This is where everyone's going to be puking the trades, but this is where reward to risk actually exists on this time frame until the trend ends. And when the trend ends, the time frame will be falling. So is it rising? Is it falling? Let's just go through the markets. It's really simple, this. Transports, leader. Have a look at the strongest markets in the US, and this is another thing you'll see, especially in the US, that the small caps are leading. The small caps are never a leader. They are the weakest market. When the market rolls over, the leaders break down. They're usually the last to break down, and people will tell you that the small caps led the move. Well, naturally, they're going to have relative weakness, but they're not a leader. So you watch the strongest markets, the S&P and the NASDAQ, and you look at how they're responding to your time frame. Now, I'm going to bring up the same time frame. Transports is a leader. Big move out. Back and fill. Very normal. Is the top in? Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. It could be in. I'd never trade against that. Never in a month of Sundays I would trade against a rising time frame on my, when the time frame is rising on my, for me. And one market does not make a trend. So I look at it over all my markets. What's happening on the Dow Jones? Well, the trend's up. Yeah, but the market's topped. Everyone told you, down here in this little area here, maximum sort of, stomach churning watching your positions on intraday charts day. Everyone told you the market had topped, and where does reward to risk exist? We'll just do this again. Is the trend up on your time frame? Well, it is on mine. Where's maximum reward to risk? Well, when price is near the moving average. That's where you will find reward to risk. But more importantly, you'll notice the leaders didn't even come anywhere near that. The weaker markets did, but the Nasdaq didn't come anywhere near that either. They're trading on stronger time frames. The Russell was under that. It's toying with, it actually turned down for a short period of time. Yeah, but Grandad Russell, he doesn't want to get out of his rocking chair unless the leaders are really leading. He's the, in the risk fountain, he's the champagne fountain. The risk has to flow down into these stocks, and it's always going to be on the back foot. Sometimes, small caps will lead, but on the whole, he's, he only gets up when he's really feeling the love. DAX, bit of a wild animal. Same thing. Again, it's really simple stuff, this. So, just know your time frame. Don't think of it as support and resistance. Just think of it as, is it rising? Is it falling? Is price of the leaders pulling in? The laggards are going to go lower. The leaders are going to hold strength, and we're looking for, of all the markets, the majority of them to be in pullback areas. And around these times, this is where you'll see the majority of these markets were in pullback areas. Small caps, same again, a little bit, they've gone sideways for months now. 8 months or whatever. Still sideways action, that is, all the way through after this huge run, the consolidation. So, same again. Where does reward to risk exist? There you go. Dead simple. So, that is a little look through the markets, and if you flipped all your long-term holdings on short-term opinions, there's a simple hack for you guys to put your blinkers on and just look at your own. The chart never lies. The trend. I'll just show you this as well. I've got a piece in my site about this. How many pullbacks you have to sit through on an uptrend, and how many actually roll over into corrections. And all these pullbacks are the white ones, and the red ones, we've got a market crash and we've got a correction. All these pullbacks, and we've got all these pullbacks going forward as well. So the odds are on pullbacks, just normal pullbacks holding around those areas. The odds are always on the pullback. But what happens when the market rolls over? Well, that's where I start getting knocked out of positions, and I get knocked out of positions sometimes in a normal pullback as well. But then we get to buy the stronger leaders coming out of the next move. So, as I always bang on about, the trend, the trend model never lies. I'll leave it there.